Zoa Energy, our favorite better-for-you energy drink, has launched a new campaign. Have you seen it? It's packing lots of BDE. Big Dwayne Energy.
You can see the new commercial on Zoa's Instagram or YouTube channels.
You have to go check this out, guys. This is a really crazy video, and they really went there.
When you drink Zoa Energy drinks, it gives you Big Dwayne Energy.
The swag, the confidence, the energy to help you conquer your day. Anyone can have BDE, not only men.
So many women have it. Danny Garcia, one of Zoa's co-founders, she's got some serious Big Dwayne energy.
Zoa's Energy is powered by great taste, electrolytes, B and C vitamins, zero sugar,
and caffeine from green tea and green coffee. Bet you didn't know that was a thing. It is.
Available on Amazon and at a store near you like 7-Eleven, Costco, and more.
For more info, go to zoaenergy.com. That's zoaenergy.com. Hey guys, guess what? Huge news! This Is Important is going back on the road on Friday, April 19th. That's right, a 420 Eve. Myself, Blake, and Anders are hitting the Hard Rock Casino Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City to bring TII Nation another live show. Is it the last one ever? I don't know. Possibly. Tickets are available now at hardrockhotelatlanticcity.com, or you can go to the link in our bio on our @PodImportant Instagram page. Get your tickets now because they're going to sell out. Come party with us in Atlantic City.
Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's obviously most crucially integral to the fabric of our very nature. Today we talk about...
My nutsack is resting on his knuckles.
I'll feel okay about piercing Isaac's nipples unless I look down and see he's got a boner.
Let's just say you're going to be having a lot of flooding in the southern region.
Here we go.
Blue and yellow, purple pills.
Naked Grandma!
Blue and yellow, purple pills. I was just showing Durs my little tackle box of pills. I thought I showed you this. I thought I showed this to you guys.
Yeah, but your pill pack is extra
Yeah, dude.
packed.
That is crazy. It looks like the bathroom buddy from Gremlins.
It's my tackle box, baby.
All right. You gonna tackle all those?
That's crazy, dude. Damn, man.
Damn, son.
Look at all the different colored pills, dude. They look delicious.
Oh, and oh my God, you should.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the baclofen gets stuck in your throat sometimes, and then every once in a while you're like,
Talk about it.
The what gets stuck in the back of your throat?
You do
The black
what now?
guys. The black guys what?
Blaclofen. The baclofen. It's a muscle relaxer.
The black. You call it the black elephant, huh?
The black elephant gets stuck in the back.
We just found out that
Who's with?
that we collective, the three of us,
The three best friends.
just found out that I somehow had like a filter on my Zoom.
Somehow.
Right.
Dude, I swear to God, I never did
Right.
it. Why would I do that? So
Somehow.
Yes. Well, Adam has evidently been reading in comments that people are saying it looks like you are wearing a full face of makeup.
yeah, people
Yeah.
are like, and then I took a meeting the other day, like with an important person, and he was like, so he stopped the meeting and he goes, "I'm so sorry. Are you wearing a full face of makeup?"
Dude,
Mhm.
it's legit the exact scene from Mrs. Doubtfire where he's like, "Are you wearing lipstick?" And he says, "Yeah."
Are you wearing lipstick? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Bully.
Why didn't we notice this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys must just think I'm kind of a hot boy. And then we also found out that
Kind of.
Admittedly.
that last episode, you guys were like, "You're flipped. Your mirror's
Yeah.
flipped. That's not how
Yeah.
your face is supposed to look."
You flipped it for real.
Mm-hmm.
And so somehow it was mirrored and it was flipped the opposite way. And now I'm like, I feel
Yeah, now you have no makeup filter and you're flipped. So dude, you look.
this right here. This is all me, baby.
What are you doing with your mouth?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, ew. Ew.
Whenever Adam's looking at himself when he starts curling the sides of his mouth. Yeah.
What is that?
Baby,
I don't know what that is.
Randy. Ugh.
Yeah, he starts just chewing an invisible piece of gum. Or a hard piece of beef jerky.
Yeah, I'm slurping on something.
Hello.
Full Dr. Seuss. Okay, black elephant.
I like that.
Dude, I have a little story. I all my ailments, so I got a new physical therapist, like a massage guy, and he does like body work. And he came very highly recommended from my acupuncturist, and she's like, yeah, it's a weird situation, but he's really, really good at what he does. But it can get strange. And I'm like,
you hit the psoas, all right.
Okay. I'm listening.
And I go in there, and it's like a tiny little office.
Sure.
And there's a huge crucifix on the wall.
Oh,
and
God.
He's playing,
Is it upright or upside down?
It's upright.
Okay.
And he's playing Christian hymns.
You got me upright. Sure.
And he's like, any music you want. But at the time, I didn't know that it just was like some acoustic. I'm like, I just walked in. So I'm like, yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then it's a 2-hour long session. This guy's digging in. And it's just Christian music blasting. And then he goes, okay, I sign a lot of.
Get on the pommel horse.
I sign a lot of paperwork. Like a lot of.
Okay.
Yeah, that you have to.
Yeah, because they can paralyze you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to blame them.
Yeah. And
it ain't my fault.
Best case scenario, his legs start shaking.
he's a big guy, right? So if he wanted to, he could hold me down and I would never get up, right? So,
Yeah, hey, that's the idea.
He's like,
yeah. And this is the back office. There's no one else in the office.
have you ever squirt before?
Yeah.
And so he tells me to take off all of my clothes. Usually people are like, just leave the underwear on. It's fine. It's like, take off all of your clothes. And I'm like, okay. And then
You ever seen a grown man naked?
he gets in there, dude. He goes, I'm going to have to go under the hood. He slides his hand up under my nutsack. So now his knuckles, my nutsack is resting on his knuckles.
Hang on, can I just pause? Can I pause this real quick?
You may.
Sure.
He says,
no, it's going way faster. Like the story was kind of getting drawn out, and then it just hit the fucking gas, and we went 0 to 100.
Sorry, dude. Oh, sorry.
I don't want to come yet.
Yeah. Fair.
He says, I gotta go under the hood, or does he like go, so what I'm trying to do here is this, and I need to get to this spot.
He was, and he said a lot of technical jargon.
And did you say go with God?
Mumbo jumbo?
He said a lot of technical jargon that I don't really. But it's something about the iliopsoas muscle, and it's way down there.
Way down there.
Way down deep. And
so
basically, he to draw the story out more, Blake. He jiggles. He just jiggles.
It just took a big jump. We went from what music you were listening to he's under your nutsack, dude. I'm just like, come on.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Fair.
1, 2, skip a few.
So to start for the first 10 minutes of this, he just jiggles your body. He just just jiggles you. And you're like
shakes
you're
you.
wiggled. Yeah, you're shakes. But then I would say maybe 5 or 10 minutes after that, before he does a few other little things, he goes under the hood.
There's a splash.
Wait, what are the little things though?
Under the hood.
Don't just say little things. What are the little things? Like
he sucks my cock.
Okay.
No.
So is he like on your grundle?
Yeah, what section are we in?
Yes. So he's on my taint.
He's at the back of the dick.
Yes, he's underneath.
Nice.
And by the way,
how much?
But it was weird. It was weird because when he's jiggling, I'm butt naked and only a sheet. Yeah. And it was kind of like a rougher sheet. So I'm getting a lot of friction on my dick.
The thread count, not high.
Yeah, the thread count was like 100, it's some basic target.
Oh, Jesus.
But that's fine.
That's like off-brand toilet paper.
But that being said, I was getting a lot of friction there. So my dick was waking up. And it shouldn't have been waking up, but it was waking up from the amount of jiggles.
Did you try to counter with like any sort of thoughts? Were you raw chicken? Unless that does it for you.
That might get me hard, dude.
Okay.
Rotisserie strings.
Wait, so this dude is grabbing you're under some fucking tissue paper.
First, he's just grinding his dick into the table.
He's got you by the shoulder and he's shaking you. He's shaking you and your dick's starting to get hard.
So I'm face up and he's just shaking my leg. And he's never looking down. It never got unprofessional.
He's not looking you in the eyes.
He's not like looking down, like sneaking a peek. But he's my first time meeting the guy. Like I just met him, and 15 minutes later, here we are.
It sounds very professional.
Yeah,
Gotcha, bitch.
And I'm concentrated on the Christian music, and I think that's why he plays it. He's like, everybody kind of gets a little chub from the jiggles,
right? Because Satan has entered the chat.
So I kept having to move my my dick to the other side because it keeps flopping over to like where he jiggles it back to, and it like keeps like whapping him.
And you say you had to do that, right?
I had to. And then, dude, it keeps like whacking him in the wrist. It keeps like hitting
your dick?
My dick, because he's like shaking my leg and he's right there, and it just keeps like.
Do you have like a one leg? Are you on your stomach?
I'm on my back and I'm face
on
up.
your back,
mm-hmm.
and your dick keeps making its way in the world today.
And he's under the covers. He's flesh on flesh, and
to his wrist.
And so, do you have one knee up kind of thing and one leg straight, and he's in there?
I did, yes, after to get in deep. But when he's just jiggling my leg, when the dick is flapping back and forth, that's when I keep whacking him in the wrist, and I'm like,
on the wrist?
Yeah,
can't go back.
No, dude, I have to tell you. So
okay, go ahead.
Well, I mean, but first, there's a lot of places your dick can touch another man, and it's okay. But on the wrist is a whole nother level.
What? Wait, there's a lot of places?
Sure. Hang on.
There's a few.
Is there any?
There's a handful.
Doctor.
But you can never.
Oh, sure, a doctor. Yeah. But no, Blake.
Doctor, and then.
No, like with the doctor.
Blake didn't say a doctor. He's just said another man. And there's a lot of places your dick can touch another man.
Well.
There's a lot of places.
There's a lot of ways a doctor can touch your dick, but it should never be with his wrist. That is it.
Actually, if we're getting into that, no, there's not a lot of ways they can.
With a gloved hand.
I think there's only a handful. But
he say, get your dick right up here across your lap? Yeah, man, I need it right across my lap.
Have you ever had a doctor rest your dick on their shoulder while they reach for their stethoscope?
Just
he's checking it out. He goes, hang on. So he puts it here, and
he's kneeled down there. Yeah, he's just rests it.
Hey, Polly, want a cracker?
So he slides. So he goes under the hood, right? And he goes. He's like, and he's telling me, he's like, well, I only use 3 fingers here. Because if
the fact that he doesn't go, I need to go under your. He calls it like the hood. He's being fun. Like, go ahead.
He's a cool guy. And and then he says, if I use a 4th finger, he's like, that would be inappropriate because that would go. That would breach the crest.
No.
Of your asshole. So
he says this.
Yes, and I'm like, absolutely, that would absolutely.
Yeah.
This is how he gets you, man. Dude. You're being groomed, dog. Quiet on set.
And by the way, this is 15 minutes in. So I'm like, I haven't experienced anything else. And this is the very first. And I'm like, what did I get myself into? And then he starts like I start moving my leg in a way, and he's rubbing my taint.
Oh,
like,
boy.
Just pressing, and I'm like moving, and it's like going back and forth. And it's so painful, dude. It's like a white hot pain. He's like, this is gonna be like feel like fire. And it feels like he's hitting guitar strings.
It's science.
And he's pressed
I bet it does, man. I bet it does.
This motherfucker turned into Santana on you.
Yeah, for real, dude. He was tickling them strings. And I swear to God, and he goes, don't worry, there will be a relief. And it goes, all of a sudden, it goes ting, and the pain is gone. And a warm feeling came over.
The pain with a capital P, like capital T H E capital P, the pain, the one, the thing that's been
that has been bothering me, and then the rest of my psoas released, and it was the best feeling. I'm hurting a little bit today, but like because I went to physical therapy and like did all my exercises again, I think I tightened it back up. But it was like an unreal experience. And then he went through, and every other tight part of my body, he did that too. And it was like,
yeah.
And he just goes, he was like a fucking wizard with this shit.
The back and forth lateral, like the lateral movements against the fibers of the muscle.
Exactly. And then he's moving the opposite way, and you just feel it release, and a warmth comes over you in that area, and all of a sudden,
I got news for you, pal. That wasn't the only thing coming over you.
I'm gonna come.
And it just
that's
would
great.
release,
That's great
and
news.
you felt fucking fantastic. And I'm like, this is the.
Did you drop right into Jazz Blitz?
Jesus.
Yes,
back to business as usual.
Back to back. And
Wow.
it truly was the most. So now I'm gonna go all the time now, and I'm like, whatever I have to do to feel better, because I haven't felt good in like well over a year, So,
here's my question. Go ahead. Yes, of course, Blake. Go ahead.
Well, how often are you supposed to go through this process? Like, is this like
Twice a day if he's lucky.
are you coming back for like a fiend over there? Or
I
what?
think it's gonna be. He told me, he was like, you're in bad shape, and he could tell, and he was like, you're in really bad shape. You
So he's a
probably
psychic.
need to come like 3 times a week,
The Alamo.
and then do three times, two times, 3 times.
Yeah.
So
Come
every
3
other
times a
week,
week, sure.
is twice a week.
Get it, boy.
You know
And
what?
it came. My physical therapist had been to him, and she's like,
Yeah.
he's just like he's a magician. He's crazy. Well, she doesn't have psoas pain. He was like, because I talked to him about it, and I was like, this is weird for sure. And he was like, a lot of people don't do this because the groin area is like the no zone, right? We don't treat it. We act like it doesn't exist, but people do get injured there.
Of course.
You do have to, if you want it treated, you have to get in there. And it's like, to me, it's just
under the hood.
It's just geography. It's just where it's like. He's like, it's just where it's at on your body.
Hey, this is like knowing the state capitals to me, brother.
look,
Don't worry about it.
This is just you can call this hurricane hands. I mean, okay, and your dick, it's just Florida.
Hey, you know what?
It's just geography. And I'm the
just
weatherman,
geography.
and I'm gonna make it rain.
Yeah, your cock is no, my cock is Cuba, man. You can't go there. You can't travel there.
Yes, points.
Let's just say you're going to be having a lot of flooding in the southern region.
Let's just say there's gonna be an atmospheric river going right in your belly button, bud. Here's my thing.
Yes, points.
The levee's broke.
I think I'm less worried about getting a fucking boner during a massage
It's hitting the wrist.
and more worried about the person getting a boner during my massage.
Well, it's hitting the wrist.
I think that would freak me out more if I had a full-on hard-on, but then looked over and the dude had a hard-on like through his pants.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
That'd be weird. But then also, like, what them hands do? Because
What that wrist do?
what them hands do though, because I told Chloe, I was like, it was kind of strange, because he could have easily just started fingering
Honey, come here and look under my hood.
fingering my asshole. Like,
Yeah.
I've never, I mean, it's a place I've never had anyone like press their hand there,
Sure.
Well, we just don't see each other that.
Did you tell him that? You could easily finger my asshole.
Yeah, you could easily finger my ass.
No, he said that already. He goes, if I use 4 fingers, it's whatever. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. He was like, it'll breach the crest. I'm like, yes, it would.
Crest.
And
Goodbye.
Chloe was like, I don't care if this guy goes home and like furiously masturbates to this. If he helps you,
Yeah.
fine.
I don't either.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, good.
That's fine. I'm
That's
talking about in the moment.
That's why.
If I look over
Yeah.
right.
and there's a boner, That takes me out of it suddenly.
Yeah, your SOAS is probably gonna
Call me old school. Call me old school.
Yeah, the SOAS might tighten right back up.
You
What
know.
if he-
And by the way, this goes for anything. If
Sure.
I'm playing like one-on-one basketball against Blake, who I've
Right.
said I'm gonna beat, and I look down at you in your mesh shorts and you're rock hard, I go, T.O.
bro. That's called defense. That's a mind game. Like
That's defense.
Yeah, that's Blake's defense. He bumps and
Yeah.
grinds.
Yeah.
D something.
He's banging bodies down low.
whatever it takes to get the win.
I'm just saying.
To me,
Yeah.
that's fair game.
Fair enough. Yeah. Afterwards, I don't give a fuck.
That was
Yeah.
a big thing in my life. What's been going on with you dudes? Any
Unbelievable.
you guys
I
see
didn't even think
Kanye or have a man finger your asshole or
No,
No, you're on a roll, man.
yeah, you really are. You're freaking.
yeah? I've been bringing some heat.
Yeah.
I will
Mhm.
admit.
I dodged a bullet, sort of. I thought I
Literally? He literally
Oh,
dodged a bullet.
No, I wish it was that cool. It was almost that cool. I thought that
You wish you were that cool?
yeah. Well, dodging bullets, it feels like that's kind of a cool thing.
Neo Anderson.
You got 2 kids. I feel like maybe we stay away from flying bullets towards you.
But if I'm
Yeah.
dodging them, come on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's
fair.
a cool dad at that point.
Yeah.
No, I thought
Mhm.
I had broke my foot.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture of you with crutches. What's happening?
Oh, I saw you're on crutches. And by the way, dude,
Yeah.
the fact that you have Supreme branded crutches.
They got to be Atibas. They're Atibas.
I borrowed them from Atiba. I didn't
Yeah.
want to because the doctor. So okay,
So what if you sold those crutches? They would be like $25,000 or something stupid, right?
they're just stickers. It's not actually Supreme crutches.
Oh well, Supreme, Supreme needs to get on that, dude.
Yeah, that would be really sick.
Your skaters, yeah.
The brand, like they just release everything. They're like, this is remember when they sold the brick for like thousands
Yep.
of dollars and
Mhm.
it's just a
Yeah.
Supreme branded
Mhm.
brick?
Mhm.
Although that's what I built my home out.
That's tight. That's tight. And that's what we're going to be selling merch at the Atlantic City show.
Yeah, yeah. Wait till you see
April 19th.
Until I throw one of those out. To the crowd.
This is important brick. We're gonna
Crap.
be tossing them out. Don't you even worry about it.
Just throwing them out. I mean, yeah, this episode airs right before the Atlantic City show, right? My God, man. We're right there, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And we're coming in hot, baby.
Woo. ATL City.
We are woo.
I want to blow my entire whatever I made at the craps table or take all of their money. Or maybe blackjack, only because I know how to play it.
So you're saying let's flip the paychecks directly onto the table?
Yeah, I think that's what they want. I
That's
think
kind of sick.
That is what they want.
we might be invited back if if we do that. They're like, hey, these guys will come, we'll give them a healthy salary,
Yeah.
and then they'll
Unless you win and double it.
and then we'll never be invited back, which is fine. We doubled up.
Yeah, they're like, that's it.
I feel like that's how many performers who go to casinos, what do you think the average percentage of money that goes right back into the casinos is?
A lot. I actually think a lot.
A lot, dude. Who was it? Bruno Mars owes like $50 million.
Ton. Yes.
Yeah.
At
Literally $50 million at whatever casino he.
I think MGM or something.
What's
Yeah.
that song? Something's gonna give it to you. Uptown Funk.
Yeah. Uptown Funk. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Uptown Funk on it. Dude,
I remember the night you guys fell in love with him at the Super Bowl. So yeah.
God. Oh my God.
Dude, I like him.
Fucking talent.
I feel like I'd want to kick it with him.
He seems cool.
He does seem cool.
And like his whole backstory is like, I used to do a ton of blow, but I'm good now. But if he's running that kind of checkup, I think he might still be
He might
dabbling.
still be. I think he
Yeah.
might dabble. Yeah, dude. He reminds me of Prince, just like this uber talented little, tiny little fairy dust of a man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a smaller gentleman for sure.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
cool.
I love that little guy.
Yeah.
You love little dudes.
I love little men.
Adam likes to roll with little guys to be the big man for a little bit.
That's why I keep my small crew. Come here, little guy.
Get over here.
Yeah, no, he owes like $50 million. Imagine running a $50 million tab up and how awesome that would be.
Yeah. What's he worth that he can run up a $50 million tab? Like,
how much does he make from there?
I guess his deal from MGM is $90 million a year.
well, then why don't they just not pay him?
Pay him. That's not how Vegas works.
I mean, they have to. I think they are.
I think I just solved
Yeah.
it all.
I think they are doing so. They're like withholding. But he I think when they give him the 90 million, they give him the 90 million and then he has to put on the whole show, right? I think that's how it would work. So he pays for the show.
Like, right.
Out of his own pocket of the 90 million that they're giving him.
So like he pays the crew and like the set and all that shit.
So he owes the 50 million bucks, but like the 40 other million goes for all of his dancers and all the things and everything.
His estimated worth is $175 million. So not that much. Okay.
Yeah, light work.
Uptown Funk gonna give it to you.
I mean, I will say like to owe $50 million, that's a lot of his like net worth or whatever.
Net worth. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a big hit.
It's not like, by the way, even if he like just goes, here's the 50, he's still doing pretty well.
Well, but then again, he could take the 50 and bet it on black and double it, and then now he's in the fucking, now he's good.
And then Uptown Funk's gonna give it to you.
Yeah. See, and that's the attitude that we're gonna have in Atlantic City on the 19th. Dude, the fact that we're going the 19th and we didn't get 420 because they have a band or something, like what band?
Who's the band?
Who is it? What is it? Cherry Poppin' Daddies? It's gotta be, right? Who the hell is it?
Squirrel Nut Zippers.
No, it has to be like a white reggae. Oh, it's Cypress Hill.
Oh, is it really?
Slightly Stupid.
It's Cypress Hill with Sublime.
Dude, we just got corrected.
No way. It actually is Cypress Hill.
Oh,
and Souls of Mischief? Okay.
Okay, do we extend our stay? Oh, shit. Dude.
That's like a lineup.
dude, we might stick around. Cypress Hill. Be real. Like we DM each other. He's like kind of the homie.
Wait, be honest.
Be real.
Yeah, no, be honest.
Can we
be real? DMs you regarding what?
Oh, nothing. He just wants to smoke. He's like, yo, homie, you ever, and let's get together. I think he wants me to do his podcast where they sit in the car and get super duper high.
Got it.
Smoke weed every day.
But I mean, we've been DMing like over the past like couple years.
Whoa.
So I was like, I want to do it when I'm promoting something that I should be smoking weed for. If we were to do a cool movie where we're smoking weed, I would do that, you know?
Right.
But you know, I might just fucking do it.
If Atlantic City 420 is where Cypress Hill, Sublime, Souls of Mischief, and Action Bronson are all playing,
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the hub of 420 this year.
Oh yeah, it's a big 420 show.
That's huge.
And it's called Bong Walk Empire. Like Boardwalk Empire? My God, dude.
That's pretty
Dude,
good.
stoners fucking rule. And I love being part of the stoner crew, dude.
And so Blazer, they'll be there the night before. They'll be pre-gaming. We'll find them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have to find him.
There's no doubt in my mind.
We'll be so high that we'll be high
for days.
I mean, for days. Yeah.
For days. Blake, Souls of Mischief, Oakland. Are they before your time? Are they before you left the basement?
I didn't really tap in with those guys. I feel like that was kind of on the more backpack side of rap in the Bay, right?
Yeah. And you were more hardcore Thiz.
Yeah, I was more Thiz guy.
Yeah. No, I know.
Then there's the whole, Far Side and all that, which looking back might be, kind of a cleaner road to walk.
The backbone of my comedy is Bizarre Ride 2.
Yeah, that's a great album.
Anyway.
I don't know what you just said a lot of words that I don't know any of those.
They're just
Adam, when you talk about 311, this is how I feel. I'm talking about Bay Area, Oakland hip hop from the early 90s.
And Souls of Mischief is Bay Area?
Yeah.
I don't think I know Souls of Mischief at all. Do you have it? What's the Souls of Mischief?
93 till infinity. You know that.
Yeah.
This is how it be from
Blake, hit me with the Souls of Mischief.
Well, I can give you freaking 15 hot seconds.
Yeah, please. I would love 15 hot seconds.
That's what he's asking for.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is very Durs core.
This is so Durs.
This is so
Yeah, this is Durs, dude. Walking around with his collars popped. He's wearing two.
with my braided belt.
Yeah, he's wearing khakis with a polo tucked into it. Just listen to this on his Walkman.
Here's another one here. This one's kind of... yeah, dude. This is Durs, man. About to fucking tag some shit up. Woo!
Oh, dude, don't let... right before I go swimming and shit.
Yeah. Right before you're going to have lunch at the golf course.
Yeah.
This is...
Is that the kind of shit that was in your headphones before you swam?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, dude.
No, not that song. I will be 100% real and say not that. Beastie Boys.
But it wasn't Eminem.
No, I'd never owned an Eminem album. I remember listening to Eminem for the first time when we were doing Workaholics. I was like, I'm going to listen to these albums.
Wow. You were 2000 and late to that one.
You were very 2000 late.
Yeah, I feel like I was right on time to being like, yeah, not for me.
Yeah, that's okay. I feel like if
the talent is undeniable, but the target,
it was just too violent for you.
Well,
you're kind of a bitch about it, or
the target demographic. No, it's a lot of the production is super corny.
yeah,
He knew he was aiming for 10 and 12-year-olds, and I was already, I think, 18 or 17 when My Name Is came out.
you were elevated. You were lifted. You were LRG.
It just seemed like I don't know. The dude's he's the fucking man. Stan is an amazing song, right?
Sure.
Amazing song.
Sure.
He has amazing songs. The majority of them are fucking corny as fuck.
Where's my snare?
Love that. That's a good song.
well, was 8 Mile then not your favorite movie?
Where's my snare?
It wasn't actually. It was not
Wow.
my favorite movie. I thought 8 Mile was pretty good. I thought he was
Okay.
good.
I remember. I would like to go back and rewatch that. Was 8 Mile actually a good movie?
Mekhi Phifer.
I mean, I know Mecaughey kills it.
Yeah, I think it was kind of tight. I think it was
Was
kind of
it?
tight. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it was a bad.
Yeah, Kim Basinger,
Is it Brittany Murphy?
Yep.
Brittany Murphy.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
She kills it.
I met. What is she in the movie? That little mousy girl, Tara something. Is that her name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
Taryn.
Yeah,
Taryn.
and she's in 8 Mile, right?
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
I think so. Manning. Taryn
is-
Manning is who our producers are saying.
Yes,
Okay.
Taryn Manning. And
Right.
I met her at a bar, and we're sitting there, and it was like an L-shaped bar, and I forget who I was with, and we were talking, and then Taryn Manning's kind of next to me, in the L-shaped bar style, and then
Mhm.
her guy that she was with, and the guy was like saying, "Oh, it's a comedian," and then she's like, "Oh, you're a comedian," and then she goes, I can tell. And she was meaning it as a compliment. She goes, "Yeah, I can tell you have a funny face."
I'm sorry, mama.
And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, thank you."
Don't you?
Yeah, but then did you go? You're absolutely right, and start pulling your neck fat out and going like.
Yeah, I go,
When I podcast, I need to put on a filter.
yeah. And then I was doing an impression of a baby trying to suck on a titty. So yeah, I was in the midst of like,
Oh, that's really
Right.
good, dude.
So you won her heart.
Yeah, dude.
By the way, that's how drunk you were. She's like, "You have a funny face," and you're like,
yeah. Thanks. I don't think I was that
Thank you.
drunk. But it was. I was like a little taken aback by it because I'm like, well, I don't know if that's
"Did you do this?"
Sure.
exactly. I go,
Huh?
Yeah. Did you hold your hand on your?
how dare you? But I guess I do. I kind of do. So that it's fair.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Have a funny face?
Yeah, I think I have a little bit of a funny face. Kind of it's comedy face.
It's expressive. It's expressive.
Yeah, very expressive.
Yeah.
It's very expressive. I think that is the way to put it.
Yeah. I feel like my son is gonna have the same. He already has like my forehead wrinkles. He's already like looking at. He already looks at you like.
You should hit Sephora. You can take care of that.
I don't know. I think they're deep, dude. I got some deep wrinkles. So
you can Botox. You can start branding Botox for babies. Botox.
Well, this is 40, baby.
Oh, Botox.
Dude, this is really good. I've got to give that points.
Yes,
but
points.
Should we Botox? Should we Botox for the Atlantic City show? We all.
Yes. That'd be great.
Honestly, I would love to. I'm at the point I think it would be pretty fun.
What, to do Botox?
Because it goes away, right?
Yeah, I guess it does go away, but I don't know. But you see, I mean, it's a needle, but you see people that do it. They look insane.
Yeah, but that's like Botox is nothing now. People fucking laser their face and shit. There's like so much more worse shit you could do.
I watched Goodfellas the other day, and just thinking about what an R.I.P. because he was a legend, but Ray Liotta.
But go in on him.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah, a little bit. Ray Liotta. Was such a fucking cool looking guy. I'm like, he looked like such a stud in that movie.
Sure.
Yeah, beautiful eyes. Beautiful eyes.
And then I think he did too much shit to his face, is what I think happened towards the end.
It's got to be hard to, be that sexy and then
you become less sexy.
Yeah, and your face starts to fall off a little bit. You probably want to reattach it.
I think that's what is happening to my face. I think my face is starting to melt.
But luckily, you're not coming from a place where you were like...
I don't know if you heard Blake. He said to be that sexy.
Yeah, you're not coming from a place where you were considered like an uber sexy person.
Fallen from heaven.
Like, kidding.
You have the face. You have a funny face. Do you not remember this?
Yeah, your face will only get funnier as you're...
That was only a few years ago.
When Taryn Manning met Ray Liotta, she was like, you're an actor.
Your face is only going to get funnier as it starts to droop and sag and...
Right.
Yeah, fair.
Do whatever the hell it's doing without that zoom filter on.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, Botox. Should we do it? The thing that fucks me up is like when women get like the lip line, they get like an artificial lip line, like a lip ridge put in above where their lip is. So when they put lipstick on, it looks like their lips are bigger. And then when they're
Gotcha, bitch.
But then if they don't have lipstick on, they like have a tattoo, basically?
No, it's a Honda Ridge line.
I got one of those.
Above the lip line. Does this make sense?
Wow. Yeah, it does.
So it's like a double
like,
lip?
see how you have like a narrow upper lip?
Okay.
Where you're... You.
Yeah, you.
Me? Yeah, I do.
Sure. It's huge lower lip, though.
Yeah. So see where your lip ridge is?
Uh-huh.
Imagine if someone went in and put one above where the color change is.
Are you wearing makeup?
Well, now. Oh my God. Now,
I'm not, dude.
Why are your lips so pink? What the fuck? Why are your lips so pink?
It is weird.
Are you wearing chapstick? Or
I'm not wearing shit.
Are you sure?
Can I see under the hood?
I'm not wearing shit, dude.
Really? Why are your lips so pink?
They turn white.
They are literally the color of pink Starburst. Oh,
well, I sat outside the other day. I got a little tan on me.
Okay.
Perfect. I got a little tan on me. I'm not.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a little offended that people think I'm like over here wearing, like I get ready for the podcast. Like I'm not wearing makeup.
Well, yeah, funny face. Yeah.
What if? Yeah. What if they're like, guys, we need another 10. Adam's almost ready. He's almost out of makeup.
I mean, some things shock me, some things don't.
I guess people thought I'm really handsome, and then now they're like, he has to wear makeup to maintain. Basically, I'm Ray Liotta.
Donkey.
You are our Ray Liotta for sure.
I was saying, dude, you know how we always make Isaac show his sweet pink nips, you know, those pink nips.
Or else we fire him.
I don't like you guys telling me to show my tits.
I was like, what if we get a piercer on stage.
Okay.
And we have Isaac either pierce his ear, which I also think is very funny, or
yeah.
Hang on. We pierce his nip.
Punk rock, getting radical.
Right? Because I think that's
okay.
Right. And which is a very Orange County thing to do, right?
Yes, Atlantic City on stage in front of all the people,
the thousands of fans.
Isaac pierces those neon pink nips.
Dude,
I like this.
my
idea.
God.
Pink
I
starburst.
like these little pink starbursts.
And I feel like if we put enough pressure, he's gonna do something. Like
Isaac, that's punk rock, dude.
Whether it's an and also I think Isaac with an earring. Well, what had set it off is I had another meeting. I'm taking all these meetings because I'm about to leave for Charleston, you know? So I had this other meeting, and this executive had a earring, and he was a boss. He was like the boss, and he's like a cool guy, you know? But he had a hoop earring, and I'm like, you don't see that. And he had to be, he's in his 50s, and I'm like,
was it Deion Sanders?
Well, that's why he has it. He's piercing his ears. He's building Porsches online. It's the time.
Yeah.
Punk rock, getting radical.
Well, I think Isaac's time is now, because I feel he would.
He's gonna go see Usher live at some point. Like this is just where you start trying to.
I would go see Usher live,
of course.
But, of course. I feel like Isaac would wield more power, because this guy was a power player. He can buy in the room, you know?
Yeah.
He was a big time executive.
He's Bruno Mars.
High up at a studio. He can buy in the room. You know, you have an idea. He's signing checks.
I guess that's probably a cool thing to say or to feel as an executive when you're finally the person who can buy in the room.
Oh yeah,
that's hard.
That's a good feeling. You immediately go get a hoop earring.
Yeah. Or pierce your nipple, which Isaac.
Or they give it to you. They go, well, now you can buy in the ear. Here's your ear. Yeah.
Here you go.
You know what?
Bring
this
in the
earring
piercer.
means?
Diane, come on in here.
I think that's a really good idea.
Claire's.
I think that's a fun thing to do, and also a thing that Isaac will not want to do.
Yeah.
But with peer pressure, we can make him. We can force him against his will.
It's science.
And we're good at that.
To do something.
What scares me a little bit about that.
If I've learned anything from Diddy, my hero, is you sometimes can force people to do things against their will.
Hold up.
I think that with
can we pin that?
with Isaac, what scares me is that if he passes, if he doesn't crumble under the pressure, something tells me Todd's just gonna be waiting in the wings, ready to shirt off already.
Todd,
Editor Todd.
Yes.
Editor Todd.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be either Isaac or Todd, but
Todd knows it. Todd was waiting in the wings right now. Like I'm ready to go.
This is a guarantee we're giving you in Atlantic City.
Because Todd rocks. Todd's in bands. Todd's nipples are prime.
Oh yeah, they're ready.
Todd, he could also get multiple earrings. He could get like a dangly earring. You know, like Todd.
Dude, he could do a lot of things.
He's in bands. It's cool.
Yeah, that's
also,
fucking cool.
But to circle back to Isaac, because Todd would want to do it. You know, I don't know if he would want to, but he'd be down.
And Todd is our sound engineer.
He'd be down. Yeah, he's our sound engineer. He's the man. I think he wouldn't hate the idea. Isaac would hate it. Hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get him to do it.
So I feel that we have to then.
Let's do a guarantee. If you get a ticket to the show in Atlantic City, you're going to be fucking in the house for a guaranteed nipple piercing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are we
Isaac,
guaranteeing it? Because he might not, but I do think with enough pressure,
I think we can get it done.
I think we could guarantee an ear. The nipple, I'm not sure. His wife might leave him.
I think he might do a nipple before an ear.
I would rather do nipple. I'd rather do nipple. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, I mean, I guess so. But if
Adam, you've changed since somebody went under the hood.
It's punk rock.
Well, no, I know. I want him to do nipple.
Wow,
that's what I'm saying. I want him to do nipple.
Yeah.
But if he has an earring, then on the casino floor all night, he has to keep the earring, and we could have it be a dumb earring. It could be like a feather or something.
Yeah,
that would be really
and
cool.
Why is that dumb? That's like
well, it's appropriation, if anything.
Is all the options feather? I'm like, well, that's the coolest one.
It's appropriation. So we come on now.
Is it?
Oh, Blake's waving that flag pretty high.
Yeah, come on, man. No,
Is a feather earring appropriation?
Yeah, to Blake.
absolutely. Come on. Who do you think wears feather earrings?
I don't know.
Not Isaac's Irish ass. Get his ass out.
I don't want to say it.
I don't know, Blake. Who do you think wears?
It depends what kind of feather.
I guess I would just say the coolest people,
Yeah, absolutely.
like Brian Bosworth. I guess.
No, I think
Yes.
or like a
Sure.
dangly one with, or we can have it be a dangly one that has like the coexist symbol on the bottom. That'd be kind of sick.
Dude.
And Adam, what is the coexist symbol?
It's like the cross and then the Star of David and then the
That's a
whatever.
bumper sticker, bro.
I know.
But isn't it just the word coexist in a bunch of symbols?
No, I thought it was like a whole symbol. I thought it was
No,
like
it's
one
a-
symbol.
No, it's
The word coexist. It's a
Oh.
bumper sticker is what you're talking about.
that's why I was kind of being like, what is he
We
talking
have
about?
some time. We have a little bit of time. We're filming
Should we
this
get
a
a-
couple weeks ahead. We can
That's true.
create something dope.
So now we're doing a custom piece
We
for an earring. This is
What
getting
else are we-
expensive.
A coexist rebrand.
Okay.
What else are we doing? You know?
I don't know. We can invite people on stage to show their pierced nipples.
Okay. That's pretty cool. A gallery.
BYOP.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it.
Shit. If Isaac does it, maybe I'll do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
So we're ditching the Botox, the onstage Botox.
No, we're doing that too.
I don't know if we're doing.
No, you missed out. We're doing that.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that.
Why not?
Dude,
really don't
I'm-
think it's.
What about in your armpits? Adam?
I'm very wrinkly, and I should be the one to do it. But I just don't want to. I actively don't want to look like the people that Botox their face.
I don't think you will.
But it goes away. It would be a bit.
Yeah, I don't think you will. It's like, remember when, like,
But it goes away after months, and I'm about to start shooting, and I don't want to start shooting and be like,
I feel like it'd be kind of perfect for gemstones, but alas.
by then it will wear off and be what it looks like. I bet right out the gate your face is pretty frozen, but I think it's chill, dude.
I'm starting to realize Blake's already done it.
okay, well then, hey, Blake does it. Yeah, Blake does it for sure.
I've never done it. I swear on my life. I know everybody who does it is like, I swear on my life, I've never done. I never have. I really am at the point where I want to.
Do you know personally any guys who have done it?
I don't know any guys. Oh, I mean, I'm sure I do, but no one's ever admitted it.
No one admits it, but I don't think it's a shameful act at this point. I think it's fine. Just fucking do it.
It was never shameful. I don't know why you think that. Yeah.
Well, I think it was,
Yeah, I think it could be.
or like or elite or whatever. But now I think it's like everybody does that. My cousin works for a Botox place, and I'm like, "What's up? Like, hook me up. Let me get a little
Good call.
dab."
Well, okay then. Then Blake will get Botox on stage, and I'm super excited to see that. I
I'm
believe.
kind of down.
Yeah, let's get a Botox person.
Wait, but I actually don't know if I don't thank you, Anna, for saying we don't need it. But
Well, hey, Anna, we'll be the judge, okay?
Anna's saying we don't need Botox.
I don't know if Atlantic City is where I want that procedure done. I think I like being where I'm at in Hollywood, California.
Beverly Hills, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I want it done.
Dude, it's fine. Anyone can jab you and put shit in your face. It's easy, baby.
Yeah, but Blake wants the Picasso. Or I guess not the Picasso.
Yeah, I think in Atlantic City they will literally inject shit and diarrhea into your face.
They're not, dude. Atlantic City's cool. It's way classier than I think they're giving it credit.
Is it? Because Todd scouted it and there is still a Rainforest Cafe there. So
Well, that's
Yeah, I feel like
Yes.
Adam just said that. It's the classy.
yeah. It's a classy establishment, dude.
well, we're
Blake, who are you and what have you done with my friend?
It's a wild place to eat and drink. Rainforest Cafe. I think that's their slogan. A wild place.
and I will have a take back at the end about Rainforest Cafe because I shouldn't have took that shot at them.
Fucking A right. Jesus Christ.
I will say I am like if we don't go to Rainforest. I know we're
Okay.
in and out, and there's not a lot of time, right? We're really in and out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to get a good meal.
Oh, we might extend
to swing through and just get a good meal at the Rainforest Cafe. That'd be brilliant.
What is the
Watery
menu?
diarrhea.
Is it just classic Americano?
It's Americana, yeah.
I haven't been since my 14th birthday, but from what I remember, there's a banana Foster dessert. There's a good cheeseburger.
Oh, we got to get it.
Like, is it the kind of restaurant that was like very early on with like the Chinese chicken salad as like their exotic dish?
It's right. It's kissing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we got a link to the Rainforest Cafe menu.
Here we go.
I remember when I first moved to California, I was like 18. I was 18 years old, and we went to one.
Mhm.
I can't remember where, and I was fucking blown away. I was like, this is such a production. This is like,
Oh, it's mind blowing.
Showbiz Pizza or Chuck E. Cheese as an adult. It was sick. Yeah, they got all kinds of good stuff. They take you around the world.
Dude, the website is sparse.
Is complicated. Okay, I've got it pulled up.
This is
Oh, they got chicken quesadillas, dude. They got beef lava nachos. Get them. They got Amazon bruschetta.
Durs, here you are, Korean fried chicken lettuce wraps.
now we're talking.
Ooh, when's the last time you had bruschetta? I feel like bruschetta fell out.
Anaconda pasta?
Bruschetta kind of fell out. Bruschetta was on the map
out.
for a second.
Yeah, I think it's still there. But also,
Uh-huh.
No, everywhere you'd go is like, you want bruschetta? It's like, nah.
Adam, do you even know what fell out means?
but the Amazon isn't where you would get the Amazon isn't where you would get bruschetta. Like
No.
it's very hot.
Would you like our spicy Madagascar bruschetta? It's mango.
Yeah. Would you like the Peruvian pasta?
Yeah. Something like that, Blake.
Well,
Blake, just work on that one a little bit more.
oh, dude, they have Rasta pasta.
Yeah.
Is that like Jamaican jerk lasagna?
They got anaconda pasta. Get them.
Mm-hmm.
Pasta, yeah. Dude, I'm ready. I already have diarrhea.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. Taste of the Islands.
Just reading this menu, I already have.
I'm not mad at it.
cause of diarrhea.
I think that'd be worth the trip. And also, what is the amusement park that's right there? I guess it's like Steel Park or whatever. Todd was saying that it is like legendary amusement park, the Steel Pier, and it's a legendary amusement park. I feel like
can't
we
wait.
have to go there, win
With Be Real.
together with our powers together, win the biggest stuffed animal and have that sit where Kyle should be sitting, and then
Okay.
Pierce its nipple.
and he will add exactly what Kyle added to the live shows. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing,
Jesus.
dude. We'll sit it right
wow.
in Kyle's seat.
Yo, the Banana Fosters looks...
I told you, bro. That's been there since the beginning. That is
I think that's what I'm looking at on the Welcome to the Jungle page.
that's the banger. And look, they have Bourbon Street salmon and coconut shrimp. So you can be the
Yeah.
judge of that as the
Yeah, as
Bacchus.
the Bacchus
Whoa.
King. Yeah,
reigning Bacchus.
Should we rent out the entire place for just us?
for like
For TII Nation.
Yeah.
yeah, for all the entire nation. I feel we have to.
We're all going
Yeah.
across the street with TII Nation. We rented the place out.
It's on it's on Kyle's tab. Order anything, it goes directly to his account. Adam, who was the Bacchus this year? Do you know? Who did they pass the torch to for Mardi Gras?
Yeah, who was it? It was Drama from Entourage.
Oh yeah, that's
I just want to party.
Which, dude, I love Drama, dude. Kevin Dillon.
Okay, I love that.
Kevin Dillon.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
That's perfect.
I didn't get to go and pass it to him. Which is one of the biggest disappointments in my life that I wasn't able to make that. But my son was born literally like the exact same time that the Bacchus, that the parade was happening. So you know, couldn't pull it off. But man, how fun was that weekend? God damn,
so fun. I really want to do it again.
Wish you could have made it, Jersey.
Yeah, next time. Will you do it again?
No, I think it's a once in a lifetime sort of thing.
Also, I suppose it's only a matter of time before they knock on my door. No big deal.
Maybe.
We'll see.
You lose.
Maybe.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
We all know what the PR machine does.
Yeah, but you don't love. I have a deep appreciation and love of New Orleans, but you don't love New Orleans in that way. I think you've only been a couple times. It's not really for you. Because it's too dirty. Is it too dirty for you? Is that the thing?
Yeah, I think so.
The smells are.
You know what it is?
Is it the diarrhea?
Is it the diarrhea smell or the piss smell or?
It's a little bit of both of that. And then also I'm not a noise person. I feel like everywhere you go, there's a noise. Everyone there is noisy.
Yeah, it's not a quiet time.
It's too much for me.
Well, that's only really in the French Quarter, which, by the way, I love the French
I think that's
Quarter.
all I've ever done. I think I came and did house party.
Oh, you didn't go to Quiet New Orleans? You didn't go to Quiet New Orleans?
Yeah.
To the hush.
It's very quiet.
It is a fun place because everyone thinks, every person thinks, kids go there with rich families and go there to be like, fuck you, mom and dad, I'm homeless now. And then they just play a fucking, they just
a banjo?
tap dance and play a bucket and they think they're talented, but they suck, it's a lot of that. And then there's obviously super great musicians and really, really talented people just around the corner. But then you walk past some guy being like, scoobity babba boobity beebity babba boobity. And you're like, yeah, I could do that. Yeah! I also can do that.
And that was just the Van Halen singer. I can't remember. No, but I guess I don't know. I'm not I don't click with the vibe and the music either. The parade stuff.
I'll tell you, when we did the Bacchus thing, I caught the bug a little bit. I started to get it. It started to click. I'm like, okay.
And I'm sure that's the best time to go.
Yeah, you really start to understand.
Because there's a context to that. They're like, this is the weekend. Everyone's wilding out.
And also, we did it the best way you can do it. We went to the best restaurants. We had the best service.
Right. You're getting carted around.
Yeah. We all wore tuxedos and had a big ball, which was really fun. Usually when you're in New Orleans.
Right. I remember we talked about this offline. You guys got to go shoot all those alligators.
Yeah. We murdered a ton. Yeah. Now we have suits.
Yeah. Dude, just straight to the head.
I don't know if I'm supposed to bring that up.
Tied them up and we just point blank, just boom.
Yeah. As Bacchus, I'm offended that you brought up that fake story. That's not real. Okay, as the Bacchus.
Allegedly.
Okay?
You guys told me you did it.
So I got to defend my lineage of Bacchus men.
No, I have details on this. You told me they opened up a Foot Locker, and when you went in there,
I never said anything like that.
There was a shoe store that no one was working at because of the holiday. Yeah. They had 7 to 10 alligators in there that you shot.
I never said this.
And then when you said, can I take some shoes? They said, no, just take the alligator.
Dude, and if you think this is a joke, wait 10 years. This will resurface and will be told as truth. There's a lot of truth to this.
This is my Diddy allegations. They're gonna come out. Yeah,
this is it. Diddy? Yes, he did.
Allegedly. Did he do it?
By the way, I think the big takeaway, obvious.
I'm not following what the Diddy thing is. What is it?
I don't really know what it's about yet. I don't think anyone really knows what it's about yet. But the big takeaway was
not at this time. Maybe by the time this airs, they might.
Not at this juncture.
They might. We might know. But right as of this airing,
we might regret this.
We might not have any clue as to what he did. The big takeaway for me was how fucking gigantic his house was. When they're doing the helicopter, they're around his house and you see the agents storming his home. I'm like. This guy, is he the richest man in the fucking world? His house was...
I mean, he's a billionaire.
out of control.
Isn't he a billionaire?
I don't know. He has to be close. I mean,
Because what was his vodka?
I mean, how big can your house get? You know, like
Ciroc? Isn't he Ciroc?
he is.
he is Ciroc.
That's a huge vodka, right? Or at least it was at one point.
That's a huge bitch.
It was. Yes.
Yeah.
His house is absolutely absurd. Like, imagine you forget your keys.
Oh, that's a problem.
And you just walked to the other side, like you're all the way to the other side, and you have to walk like 4 acres to get back to, and you're just in the middle of the city.
But Adam, at this point, you have keys everywhere, all over the house, hidden.
Yeah.
You have key spots.
Blue and yellow, purple keys.
Oh, that and Blake, I'm glad you touched on the perks. Those are just the perks of being a billionaire. Is that keys?
You have keys everywhere.
I told you guys about the time that I was working out, and his son. When I was working out at that gym, Unbreakable, and his son was in there, and his son's kind of yoked. He was lifting, dude.
He's got 2 kids that I saw in the news. One really looks like him, and the other one not so much. The other one looks a little thicker. Is that probably the other dude?
Yeah, that's who was working. That's who was working out. And
the other one looks just like him.
And then Diddy rolls in, and he's wearing, and I'm not kidding. It was like August. It was like hot in there, and he's not wearing a shirt, but he's wearing a full length chinchilla coat. Like a mink coat or whatever, or like a fur coat.
Oh my goodness!
You know why? That's where his keys were.
I got a lot of keys in this coat.
I'll just put on the coat.
And I was like, this guy's a sex trafficker.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, like he's dressed as a villain. Like, I mean,
sure.
And it was like, it was a weekday. It was like a Tuesday or whatever. And I'm like,
yeah.
Who wears that? It's same with
if you wear chinchilla, you are sex trafficking at least a little bit.
I mean,
you're dabbling.
You're dressed as a villain that you like have to defeat at the end of the movie, and he's in his giant home.
This dude is dressed like Two-Face.
And what is sex trafficking? Because there's I don't really.
It's when you get head in a car.
Any take backs.
No, I mean I don't know what it is exactly. Because when I think of it, I think of like women in cages and super sad, but could it also be?
It can actually be a good life.
He like has buses of like hookers and just brings them in.
Yeah, I think it's the transportation of
hookers.
Oh wow, this is actually a good question. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
Like if you Uber someone to somewhere else.
Oh shit!
Fuck, you might be a sex trafficker. You might be a sex trafficker.
What do you think the lowest, and this goes without saying, sex trafficking bad.
Yeah.
But the hilarious question I have is, what is the lowest level of sex trafficking? Like if someone had like a double bicycle and they pedal someone around town as a prostitute.
I think that could be a sex traffic.
Maybe they cross a state line because they live like right there.
So we got the definition here. Should we read it? Sex trafficking is a form of human trafficking. Yep, that involves the forced sexual exploitation of a person.
And Todd, you just wrote this out?
Yeah.
You just knew this?
It can include the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provision, obtaining, patronizing, or soliciting of a person for the purpose of a commercial sex act. This can be done through force, fraud, or coercion, or when the person induced to perform the act is under 18 years of age. Yeah, that's a lot of bad stuff. Some words, I don't really know what they mean. A few of those words.
When people say patronizing, it's so confusing. Because it's like, hey, don't patronize me. And it's like, but then when it's a business.
I said it a few, you're like, here's my patron. Yeah, I enjoy.
Yeah. I think that's what it means in this term.
As a patron, I appreciate your services.
I've said it a few times, and as I'm saying it, I'm like, I don't really know what I'm saying right now.
Provision,
like,
harboring.
Harboring. Is that on water?
So harboring is like you have a hotel room?
Oh, see, I see the word harbor. I think
boats.
Yeah.
You think you're harboring in a
like maybe there's some kind of ship involved.
Right.
And that could be.
Right.
And we're the guys to get to the bottom of this.
Huh.
This is actually really important. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I feel like if this is what it is, like transportation is one of the main things.
Right.
Harboring, putting them like in a hotel, transportation, provision. Is that like feeding them? What is provision?
Sounds like a lot of work, dude. I'm not into this.
If you're feeding prostitutes, you're going to jail.
That's crazy. You're going to jail now.
You're going to prison. You might be a sex trafficker.
Isn't that what provisions are? Like food?
That's what I thought. Provision is like feeding them. Yeah, some of these things I feel like are good things. I won't say like provision and like harboring and provision and transportation. Like those are like
Blake is also big on obtaining.
What's that?
Recruitment.
Okay, provision is the act of providing or supplying something for use.
Blake's bread
This
and
is-
butter's obtaining.
Yeah, so that could be something. It could be like, hey, here's the butt plug. You have to wear it or whatever. It could be.
Oh, right.
Sure.
It's not like here's the buffet.
So like the bad guys
Sure.
in like James Bond movies when they get the girl and they're like, I have a dress for you to put on, right?
Yeah.
And they're like,
Oh, shit.
and they like put the dress on.
You might be a sex trafficker. Yeah.
Yep.
You're done.
That's not cool.
Yeah. It turns out like every movie from the 80s, they were all sex traffickers.
Is sex traffickers, yeah.
Yeah.
Indecent
we do.
proposal. It's bad.
I don't know how you feel, Blake, but Adam, you'll cross this juncture at some point with your little guy.
Obviously.
Listening to like music from your childhood and being like, I'm gonna turn this one up. This is a real bumper. And then you realize you cannot play this for your children.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm strictly stuck on the dial with Beach Boys. They're pretty safe. Like, Beach Boys are pretty good.
Yeah, except for that one song.
Yeah, the 80s.
When I like to obtain at the beach.
Mm-hmm. Sex
Let's
trafficking is the
define
thing
patronize. Let's define patronize.
in the sun, in the city.
I mean, they do say two girls for every boy, according to what?
Oh.
According to who?
Oh.
We don't listen to that one. We skip that one.
Are the women okay with that? 2 girls for every boy? But by the way, like right there, it's like, 2 boy. What does that mean, Dad? And you're like, I think he wants like, he wants every guy listening to this to think you can fuck 2 chicks at the same time.
Well, I don't think you have to immediately go fuck. I don't think you have to say fuck. You say just
You know
like
what
there's
it
a bunch of he likes.
Yeah, they're playing basketball.
When boys get older, they like to hang out with pretty girls, and there's a bunch of girls around, and it's
It's too late. I already said it.
okay. Yeah, all right, you went right there. I might pause that for like at least 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, just think about it.
At least 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
No,
Think before you speak.
I don't even think I've played in that song and that he's brought it up. But like just that statement where it's like two girls for every boy, you're like, 30 years ago, you're like, fuck yeah. And now you're like, did the women agree to this?
What the
Well,
hell?
Did they sign the consent form?
And then the crazy part is like he's obviously going to go to jail, right? Because he fled the country.
Did he?
He fled the country. Apparently, he fled the country.
Yes, points!
Did he? Yeah, and he's in like some Caribbean island that doesn't, what do they call that when you send export or
Extradite.
extradite? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, I got that right.
I mean, that's wild. I feel like
They can't traffic him back. That's the irony.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Was he already gone, or did he go after he figured everything was going down?
I mean, it seems like he just up and dipped because it was the day he was flying. The day that the police or whoever came to his house, raided his house, his homes,
Right.
and so the rumor, according to Anna, said that he was tipped off, and
Allegedly.
Homeland Security. This is what they do
Dude.
now. They're like off of terrorists.
Hang on, Anna.
Yeah. They work hand in hand with TMZ. It's fucking cool.
Anna, you say rumor has it he was tipped off. Now, is this just like the rumor in your Slack with your friends? Like, is the rumor based on a source?
Rumor is news now. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm sure his lawyers knew ahead of time, says our manager. Well, would you know, Isaac? Isaac, that seems like you knew something.
Our whole chat is just assumption.
Yeah, it says the man who's gonna
get his nipples pierced.
Yeah, Isaac is gonna get them nips pierced.
By the time we're in Atlantic City, we'll have...
I think that, you guys, we might want to chill. That sounds like a little bit of provision on that.
Yeah, we might be...
coercing him.
Sex trafficking, yeah. Because I guess nipples are like a sexual thing, you know.
Could be.
So it can be. For me, it's just a way a mother and not a father. I learned that
very quickly.
Fathers cannot feed their children milk. That's a mother thing, and it's not sexual.
Yeah, and I'll feel okay about piercing Isaac's nipples unless I look down and see he's got a boner. Then I don't know. I'm not into it anymore.
So his plane, the aircraft is on the ground in Antigua, which, by the way, Antigua, we got to go there. That sounds fucking sick. Antigua.
That's a great name. That's sick.
Just the name. You're basing it on the name.
Just the name, dude. Antigua. That sounds like a fucking sick island.
Just listen to it. Yeah, Antigua. That sounds fun. That place sounds fun.
I feel like that's like the place that you get offered like free trips to whenever you do like a thing when they're like, hey, swag bags here. And you look in there.
I never got a free trip to Antigua. What swag bags? I get like a blanket. I get like a blanket and some coasters and shit.
I feel like there were swag bags where you would look in, there'd be like a card with like a coupon that you could go spend 4 days in Antigua.
Damn, what parties are you going to?
Well, what the fuck? I'd never.
That's a P. Diddy party. What do you know? What do you know?
Damn, you're going to these P. Diddy parties. Wait a second. He's an elite.
What do you know?
He's an elite.
Let's just say Diddy had me going under the hood.
Okay, is there any takebacks, apologies, any epic slams this week, boys? I feel like we covered a lot of stuff.
We covered a lot.
Oh, we did. God, this was juicy.
I would like to take back my complete lack of understanding as what sex trafficking is.
Okay.
If anyone has been sex trafficked, I'm sure that sucks.
Well said.
And I wish that I knew more, but I'm a fucking idiot, and I don't know, and I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. And that's I'd like to take back my idiocracy. And I wish I could, but I can't. But I'm trying and I'm learning.
And that's the mission statement there.
And that is my truth, Blake.
We got into it.
I wanted to take back my slander towards Rainforest Cafe. I've always stood by Rainforest Cafe. I think it's an excellent establishment. The fact that there's only a few left is truly...
don't steal Adam's joke.
It's truly a tragedy. The Rainforest Cafes are...
Adam had a pretty good joke offline.
Well, Adam, he reminded me that the Rainforest Cafes are disappearing very
much
rapidly.
Like the rainforest. Yes.
Much like the rainforest. And I think we need to save the Rainforest Cafes.
Yes.
Because I think they are...
Dude, that is amazing.
It's time to save the Rainforest Cafes.
If you ever win an Oscar, Blaze, please make that.
I will.
I don't mean to get political, but look, I think the Academy, my family, but I just want to address the Rainforest Cafe. It seems like we're losing the majority of our Rainforest Cafes.
There are now only 20. There's 23 Rainforest remaining worldwide.
Well, that is crazy. I mean, I would have thought that there was like hundreds of Rainforest Cafes, but there was only ever 45. So we're saying...
Yeah, that seems good to me.
We're saying Rainforest Cafes like everyone knows what a Rainforest Cafe is. I feel like if 45, you could have missed Rainforest.
Well, you have to educate yourself. You do have to educate yourself about the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, get out of the house.
Yeah, cafes. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You do have to educate yourself.
It's true. Before they're gone.
Yes.
Before there's no more Rainforest Cafes to go to.
Before it's gone.
Yeah. So please, TII Nation, donate to the Rainforest Cafe.
Because we get so much from the Rainforest Cafes. Food.
Yes, of course. First and foremost.
Food. Nourishment.
What? Excitement, lush greenery.
The lush greens.
The lush greenery merch.
Merch. A lot of sick merch.
Sick merch. So that's fucking. It's important. This is important.
Durs, any takebacks, apologies, any epic slams over here?
No,
you ready to dunk on someone today, Dursey? What's going on?
What do you got, bro?
Yeah, you want to fucking
hit
dunk
us
on
with
someone?
it. Hit us with it.
I don't know. I don't know if I have one.
Okay.
No dunks. All right.
But now all I want to do is just get the little guitar string plucked. See if I got any so so I can get loosened up.
I could do it for you.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I have a guy. He is great. He really helped me. It was wild.
Yeah.
It just was off-putting at first,
right?
To have a man's fingers so close to my asshole.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm guessing these are beefy digits.
They're big digits. Yeah, he's a big man.
Yeah. Does he trim his fingernails?
And did he say?
Yeah, I did. I had no issues with fingernails. Okay. So yeah, I think he keeps.
Did you say that's not my belly button? He said that's not my fingernails.
Yes, points.
No, I didn't say that.
It's science.
I would love if you guys would come down here, and I'd love if you guys would
watch you get the procedure done.
No, come and get your taint plucked, just like me. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to come down and be like, yeah, I've had similar issues to Adam, and then he's like, done. He's like, all right, we're gonna do one more thing with your feet, and then we'll be done. And I'll be like, under the hood, and he's like, he told you about that.
He's like, we don't give that service. I'm a special boy.
That's my special little boy.
Okay, and then now you're not getting it.
Yeah,
I don't want to fuck things up.
Don't blow up the spot.
Yeah, but but Adam, you've been trafficked.
You might be trafficked.
And I want to take back the levity with which we talk about trafficking.
I was in fact I paid for it. So yeah, it's not trafficking if you're the one who pays for it.
So then hang on a second. That would be soliciting.
Yeah, I solicited him. Yeah, I guess.
Did you solicit some fucking provisions, you harborer?
Yeah, I might have.
You might want to obtain some transportation before you get the recruitment of the patronizing. I don't know what's happening.
Before I get extradited. Those are just, we like to list at the end of podcasts, we like to list a bunch of words we don't really know the meaning of.
Almost funny.
Antigua.
It was close.
Is this another episode?
And well, I guess the main thing is say, guys, please come out to our show. In Atlantic City at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. We're so excited. Isaac may or may not, and we definitely hope may, you'll have to see, get his nipples and or very cool earring pierced live on stage.
Follow This Is Important. What is it? Pod Important?
Pod
on
Important.
Instagram for @Pod Important for more information. Get your tickets.
Blake, are we there yet with the YouTube? What's going on with their YouTube? Are we at 100? Are we going to get a plaque?
I don't know. People kind of came up a little weak. We're at 92, and it's just we need.
What the fuck, dude? TII Nation, just go. You don't have to watch. You don't have to watch.
Yeah, just give them your info.
Just sign up. Just subscribe.
Subscribe to the This Is Important YouTube.
And I want a goddamn plaque on this wall, TI. I'm a little disappointed in the nation. Come on.
We want a plaque, please. Come on.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now. And that was another episode of
This is important.
And it was. Today it was.
Hey guys, huge news. This Is Important is back on the road on Friday, April 19th. That's right, 420 Eve, my fellow stoners. I don't smoke. Adam, Blake, and myself, Anders, are hitting the Hard Rock City Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City to bring TII Nation to another live show. Tickets are available now at Hard Rock Hotel AtlanticCity.com, or you can go to the link in our bio on our @Pod Important Instagram page. You are so dumb if you don't get your tickets right now because they will sell out.
Hot, hot, hot. Yes points. Come party with us in Atlantic City.